ask you, have you ever had a game canceled because of a foam party?
Never had a game canceled because of an ice problem. No, it's the first. It's unfortunate because we really don't want to go back there right now.
Of course.
You know, but that means we're going to be traveling. We have 9 bus trips in 9 days. You know, that's going to be very hard for everybody.
Way to end the season.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what do you think about the traveling on top of a pretty rough schedule?
The rough schedule. Well, it's been a rough schedule all the way through March and April here. A lot of back-to-back stuff, 3 and 3. A lot of just jointed trips that get you out there on the bus for extra hours that you don't really need at this time of the year. But anyway, I mean, getting beyond that, I thought coming back after the game being canceled yesterday and getting on the ice today, I was a little concerned about where we're going to be with our legs in particular, because no ice yesterday. But everybody had incredible energy. I thought our game was outstanding here tonight. Short a lot of players. Guys dug in extra deep and really competed and battled hard. I thought the players who were getting the opportunity to play because of lineup changes really responded very well. Matzik made 2 big plays on both goals, and Alderson, of course, he had both goals. So there were some very positive things coming out of this game to take into tomorrow.
Speaking of which, we speak a lot about secondary scoring, and lately a lot about the rookies stepping up. What did you think of Alderson here today, and not so much?
Alderson the line was really good. That might have been Alderson's best game over a 3-period 60 minutes, I think. He was full of energy, he was physical, big hits, he scores 2 goals, obviously in the right place at the right time, but very involved every time he was on the ice, and that probably just is because the line was good. Cousins, Whitmore, they really were doing a lot of communicating on the bench, getting themselves ready for the next shift, and they followed it up with that kind of shift. So it's nice to see those guys take advantage of the minutes again that they might not normally get. Atkinson's gone, McGinn's gone, and someone needs to give us the offense, and they did.
Speaking of that line, is Whitmore on there? Is that veteran presence? Do you think that's?
I think it helps. It definitely helps. I think since Whitmore's joined the club there, he had a pretty impactful start in his first few games by scoring, but he's been with that line, and they're starting to get a feel for each other. Good chemistry starting to develop. There's plays that, as you saw on the winning goal, coming now that they kind of know where each other is going to be, and good things are happening. So there's no question that his contribution to the 2 rookies is meaningful.
What is it at the end of the season? This team this year, last year, seemed to kind of come together a little bit more and finally do what you've been hoping for.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, that game for them was huge. That's huge. They're 2 points back of being out of the playoffs. So clearly, when they come in last night, this had a lot of meaning for them, and I just think that the opportunity to step up and meet the challenge was there tonight. And again, a lot of the guys did. From the Cousins line that we were talking about, Chubak I thought he gave us a big performance. He made a couple of huge stops when the goalie was out of the net, and there just was a good tempo, good speed, and a real good compete to the game tonight.
Chubak's performance over the past few games that he started, do you think it's like an opportune time for him?
Absolutely. This is his opportunity to show us what he can do. It's been a disaster of a year for him in the sense that he really didn't find a place that he could call home and settle down and get out of the hotel and stop living in his car, unpack his suitcase. It's just been a really hard time for him. But through it all, he steps up and takes advantage of the opportunity to play, and he's played well. And tonight was a terrific game against a speed game and a team that's very hungry for some wins, and I thought he'd come up with the big stops. I'm real happy for him. I think everyone in the room would be very, very happy for him and the way he has handled the adversity.
Overall, were you happy with the performance of your top scorers
it takes everybody to play a good game. We use 4 lines. We use 6 defensemen. We pretty much rotated them all through the whole course of the game because we have another game, as we talk about, going into Bridgeport tomorrow night. So you can't rely on just a few guys in this kind of a situation, and I think it keeps the energy high, it keeps the emotion and the compete level very high, and we needed it against a good hockey club tonight.